Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Dashaw Rose here. I am back to talk about something I want to talk about here with YouTube and all of that. This is kind of a little update on some of the stuff, like some of the changes going on with YouTube. You guys probably thought I was going to talk about Nathaniel Bandy or something like that. No, I'm not talking about Nathaniel Bandy. Well, I mean, I'm kind of talking about him here, but it's more so YouTube itself. I'll get into exactly why I'm using Nathaniel Bandy's video here as a little screenshot. But before I do that, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it if you guys could do that. If you guys want, I'm uploading some of my videos also to Instagram and some from Twitter as well. I'm mostly doing Instagram, but I'm kind of doing a little bit of Twitter as well, so you guys can check out that if you guys want. Yeah, you guys can, like I said, follow me over there and all that too. Yeah, I put the stuff at the end of the video, so I won't be, bringing it up every single time anymore, but I figured, you guys should know that I'm not just posting stuff like I'm actually making some videos over there too. They're getting uploaded on YouTube, but I'm also putting them on Instagram too. But anywho, though, let's go ahead and talk about this. So as you guys know, you guys can probably see, I am using Nathaniel Bandy's, well, I'm using, the video stuff here and all that. And the reason why I am doing that is because, there is, some changes happening with YouTube. YouTube's kind of, getting to the point where a lot of people are getting frustrated with some stuff between the copyright system, the strict rules, and all of that. We got all that crap going on, and then we got a bunch of the AI bullshit, going on. But there's something else happening here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but notice something a little different here? See the like button? Notice that? The reason why I am using Nathaniel Bandy's here is because, well, number one, I'm a fan of his content. I like his content, his triggered videos and all that. I kind of don't really like that he kind of, changed it to whining, but I kind of liked it being called triggered better. I think that just sounds better to me, but that's just me, But I do like his content and all of that. But the reason why I am using his, thing here is because he has a lot more viewers and subscribers than I do. And I could have gone on, Google here, but I'm like, why go to Google when I could just go to YouTube here? Then I don't have to worry about searching the stuff up, because I'm also having problems where, like I'm going through trying to scroll through stuff, and I'm having some issues with, Google giving me this weird message, too. I don't know what that's about. I haven't had a chance to look at it, because, I was gonna pull it up at one point, at a group or something, because they work with technology a little bit, but because my mom wasn't even sure what was going on, but I couldn't get the freaking, they wouldn't let me, use the Wi-Fi at this restaurant for some reason. I don't know why. And we went to, Prison Brews, and they wouldn't let me use the Wi-Fi. I had tried to ask why, just for curiosity. Of course, they didn't say anything, Again, it's why do they give you rules, if they can't? I hate that. I understand there are rules for a reason at times, but if you can't really give people a reason why you have a rule, then why should people follow it, I don't know. But anywho, though, yeah, it's I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna go to, YouTube here to do this, because that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, there is some, like I said, there's weird stuff going on. But one thing that I've been noticing is the like button. Now, this is something that's been going on for a few months now, but apparently, like, if you go to Shorts, they replaced the like button with hearts. Like, why did they do that? I have no idea. I mean, I do like the shape of a heart, I do like that, but I'm like, also, it seems like a very unnecessary change and all of that. But, what's happening here, though, is even on the actual videos themselves, the likes they're not replaced with hearts. They probably will be down the road, but now it's like they're not even showing up above, really, anymore. Like, they're not showing up above. Like, now they're making, now they have them up here at the top, as you guys can see in this picture. Like, see, by Nathaniel Bandy's name and other YouTubers, the likes are now over here. They're now over here. And all that, instead of, like, down there. It's very weird and confusing, because I'm like, you got the views up there, the year and all that. Why not just have the likes down there at the bottom, It's just like putting everything at the top there, it's a little more annoying to kind of read and all. I mean, you can still see the likes up there, but, like, why not just have them down at the bottom? I don't know, it's just kind of weird, but basically what's happening, though, is I think they're going to probably eventually just replace it with hearts, too. And why are they doing this? Well, probably to compete with TikTok and all that. And I'm just, like, thinking to myself, I'm like, why would you want to be TikTok? I guess TikTok is more popular. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. From what I can gather, a lot of people make videos on TikTok, but personally, in my opinion, I don't really, I think the content on TikTok kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people just make a bunch of random music videos and all that. I don't really get it. Maybe I'm just, maybe it's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. I never understood TikTok and all that. But yeah, it seems like YouTube is definitely trying to be more of a TikTok and less of a YouTube. Because also they are promoting more shorts and all that. Now, they do give you the option to kind of, I guess, get rid of the shorts at times, but also, I'm just like, sometimes shorts can be nice too, although I do prefer longer videos, especially reviews, and all that, because if you got, reviews and stuff like that, or Let's Plays, you're gonna have to have longer videos. And that's kind of why I don't use TikTok as well. I'm like, because you can only go up to 10 minutes. And I'm like, why do I want to use TikTok if I can only go up to 10 minutes? Because I tried, like, re-downloading the app and all that, but, like, it also takes up so much space on your phone. It does. It takes up so much space on your phone and drains your battery. It's like, it's not even really worth it. And it does this on the newer phone, too. And I mean, I guess I don't have the latest update, but even then, I'm like, it drains your phone a lot. Like, why do I want to use TikTok and all that? And that's kind of the problem with YouTube here. Like, why are they trying to be TikTok when they could just be YouTube? Like, I don't understand that. Like, have you heard that phrase, that phrase people have said in the, throughout history? Like, if something isn't broken, don't fix it. That's basically what they're doing here. And all that. And it's getting to the point where, like, it's getting really hard to make content anymore on the platform. It really is. And YouTube better watch out, because there are some competitors trying to make content, or trying to make a YouTube look-alike. I'm just saying, you guys need to be careful. Like, instead of trying to control your audience, just let people just do their own thing, and all that. Stop trying to be TikTok or freaking Hollywood or something like that, because that's what's happening too. Like, a lot of people are leaving Hollywood and going to YouTube and all that, and all, and all that, and because they were tired of being controlled around. And now that Hollywood's burning, to the ground, a lot of people, like a lot of toxic people in Hollywood are also going to YouTube and starting their own podcast and all of that, and they're basically like ruining YouTube. Like they're ruining it and all that, and I just don't think it's a very like if you guys are trying to start a YouTube channel, like I would recommend not doing that. Like I would probably try to find something else to do, or find another platform to work with, because like I said, it's getting harder and harder to make content on the platform, and they keep making these stupid changes that are not even fixing any of the other problems like we've had a long time. Like on the TV, like they could change something. Like if they want to change something, like make it where like you can put comments on the TV. Like I have to use my phone to post comments. I hate watching YouTube on my phone. I'd rather watch it on the actual TV, but I have to watch it on my phone because because I can't comment on freaking the TV. Like I don't understand why, Like, instead of doing that stuff, they're making unnecessary changes and stuff. And people are, like, dipping out. A lot of people are dipping out. I'm noticing a lot of people are not, I'm subscribed to a lot of people. A lot of them aren't uploading as much anymore, and a lot of people are getting copyright claims and all. It's getting bad. Like I said, it's getting bad. Another thing that's stupid, too, about YouTube is also they are, removing the comments on a lot of stuff. I've had that problem on my channel. They've removed some of my comments. They would shut the comment section on without my permission. I'm like, again, you guys are really doing a great job at keeping people on your platform. I'm just saying. That's why I'm moving stuff to Instagram, too. Because I'm like, if YouTube's gonna do this shit, I'm just gonna move things to Instagram. I mean, I don't like it on Instagram either, but I'm just saying, people are gonna find an alternate solution to the problem. Even if you don't like, another social media platform, they're gonna try to find a better option, I'm just saying, it's just I'm just saying, it's just kind of getting to the point where it's, like I said, it's getting really hard to, make content, I just want to, let's play something or do reviews or something like that, and, in the past, I've been copyright claimed some stuff, I've had that happen. That's why you haven't been seeing as many Let's Plays getting finished. And all that. And if they're gonna copyright claim the crap, I'm just gonna move the shit somewhere else. I'm not kidding. And I'm just gonna move it somewhere else. I'm not dealing with it. I just ain't, and that's kind of the problem, Like I said, if they can't straighten their act up, eventually when something does come up, a competitor, they're gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be in trouble. Like, what if Netflix or Tubi decides to make their own, content? I mean, I guess to be fair, Netflix is probably not the greatest example, but, with their price and stuff. But I'm just saying, they could totally do that because people are going to try to copy YouTube because YouTube is up there right now. And right now, YouTube's getting to the point where it's getting kind of bad, too. But I'm just saying, you could even have independent studios. There's people already trying to make content, and I'm just saying, they need to definitely think about their audience and your users and stuff, and think about that, because if they keep this stuff up, they're going to eventually screw themselves over. They're going to shoot themselves in the foot, and then they're going to lose audiences. And the thing is, they're going to try to replace people with AI. I've said that before. All these companies are going to try to do that to make money. But the thing is, though, is if you cut people and you replace them with AI, they're just going to go find work somewhere else or make their own stuff. And all that, and then you're going to be in trouble no matter what. And you won't have any humans, you know. And you gotta remember, too, they gotta program the AI and stuff to follow, you know, specific rules. So, you know, like, if you don't like the rules, you know, you could just go somewhere else. And that's kind of the thing. But that's kind of where I'm at, too, with, like, the like button and all that, too. I'm like, you know, like I said, without the dislike button and then removing your comments on a lot of stuff, it's like you can't see people's opinions, too, so you can't improve your content as much if you can't see people's video, or, you know, comments, and all that. I'm just saying, like, it's getting bad. It's getting really bad with YouTube here and all that, but I'm just saying, like, I would definitely not recommend making, like, I wouldn't recommend making, you know, like, I wouldn't recommend, you know, making, you know, any new content, start your own channel at this point. Like, I would probably, like, try somewhere else at this point. But, of course, I've already started my channel a while back, so, but I'm just saying, like, you could end up starting your channel and then things could get bad, but, you know, and I mean, yeah, I'm, like, talking kind of bad about the platform, but, I mean, it's true. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just getting to the point where it's getting really hard. And all that to, you know, I mean, I'm not really making a lot of progress on my channel either, and all, and I do feel like sometimes, too, like I said, you know, they can hide your stuff and all that, or like I haven't been notified with some channels as well either. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm very concerned about the future of YouTube and all that. I'm like, because if YouTube, you know, gets too bad, then people are not gonna want to make content anymore. And all that, and YouTube can, you know, end up shutting down, or like, I mean, you could be like, well, they have a lot of money, they won't shut down. I'm like, just because they have a lot of money doesn't mean they can't shut down. If they're not pulling off revenue and money, you know, they're going to, like, they're gonna lose a lot of money. And it definitely feels like the new CEO of YouTube definitely seems like he's definitely chasing more of Hollywood and TikTok instead of trying to, you know, fix the problems YouTube is having and all that. Like, again, removing comments for, like, kid videos and stuff like that. And like I said, it's just getting worse and worse. And like I said, I don't know if, like, how well it's going to be in the next couple years, but yeah, I'm just, like I said, it's just like, we're going to remove, like I said, they're removing the like button, it seems like, too, and all that. And, I mean, they may replace it with the heart, but, again, I'm like, I don't see the point. Like, why can't we have a like and a dislike button, you know? Like, why, you know, like, why can't we just have, you know, and they were trying to say an excuse, like, it's because people like to spam the dislike button and all that. And I'm like, well, people can spam the like button too. But having a dislike button and all that, and having comments can also help you improve your videos and all, and your other content too. So, you know, I'm just saying. And I've seen, like, you know, some Hollywood people, like, you know, in the studios and stuff, try to, like, you know, like Disney and them and all that, try to, like, remove the comments and all that, and it won't matter, you know, because I'm like, if you remove the comments, you're basically ignoring your audience, but your audience can still hate the stuff too, you know, and that's kind of the thing there too, like, removing the comments too is, like, it doesn't do much of anything but make things kind of worse. Like, you need to have the comment section to be able to see people's opinions and help improve stuff too, or, like, see what people want. I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't know. But like, I mean, it's like I said, it's getting hard to, like, make content on the platform. But I don't know. But I'm gonna probably, like I said, I wanted to kind of just talk about this because this has been something that's been out for about a month now. But I've been kind of busy with forking out a fireworks stand and all that, and all that, so, but, yeah, but we'll see where this all goes, but, I definitely, think we're definitely gonna be. It definitely doesn't look like we're having a very good future for YouTube. It really is. It's not just YouTube. A lot of companies and all and brands are like getting run into the ground. Like I seriously want to know, like, who is hiring these CEOs and all that, and how the hell do they have fucking jobs? Like, shouldn't they get fired and all that? Like, if they keep screwing things up, like that's kind of how what's happened to Hollywood. Like Hollywood got so bad and all that, and people couldn't fire them. Like they should be able to fire. Like if, I understand maybe having a CEO and all, and having your employees turn against you for a dumb reason or something, because people could do, they can make up excuses or something just to get rid of you because they don't like you at all. But I'm also like, it'd be kind of nice to have the idea of having the employees be able to fight back, because then a lot of these companies wouldn't be probably where they're at. I'm just saying, and I get it, you're gonna have CEOs make mistakes. That's fine, but when you keep making these mistakes, and then you keep, doubling and tripling down on all this stuff, and then your employees suffer for it, then I'm like, yeah, there should be people should be able to stand up against, these CEOs or the investors or something, that invest in these companies, and they should be able to take them down. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying, it's getting bad. But, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and let the video go. But I just wanted to kind of share this for you guys, because, yeah, like I said, it's getting kind of difficult here, but, with some stuff, but we'll see where all this goes. But, I will see you guys all later. Anywho, this is Dash Rose, out.